Oh, this camera quality is like not great. I really wish I was tech savvy and could learn to stream on my camera. Okay, so hi, welcome to the couple people that are already here. This was gonna be my live Q&A to celebrate 4K, but I'm already at 5K, so I guess now this is my live 5K Q&A. I'm gonna blab a little for a couple minutes just to give people a chance to come on because people really usually trickle on really slow. I feel so bad about this quality. I hope you guys don't hate it. So hi everybody, welcome. It's Bree. Thanks for coming. Do people usually play music during lives? Is that a thing that you can do? Do people get copyright strikes for that kind of stuff? Okay, a couple more people jumped on. So just saying hi. Hi. So we are live in celebration of 5,000 subscribers. I am answering some of your questions from my Instagram stories, you guys. So, like I said, I was going to give it a couple minutes to let more people jump on here. Brooke said hi. Hi, Brooke. I have a cousin named Brooke, but you guys don't spell your name the same. Now I know you're lying because I really hate the sound of my voice. Stop. Hi. Thanks for joining, you guys. So I don't know if any of you saw my Instagram story. A question that I saw multiple times on when I put up my poll thing was, where do you get your workout clothes from? Lucky for you guys, I kind of went on like a mini shopping spree yesterday, and I actually got some workout stuff that I'm going to show you guys. Thank you. That I'm going to show you guys in this live. So let's give it like 2 more minutes. And hi, Sharon. Thanks for coming, you guys. Oops, sorry, looking down at my phone. It's a little weird for me being live. This is only the second time I've ever gone live, because you can't edit. When you're weird, you can't edit it out. So I have to really curb my weirdness a lot in my blunders and stuff when I'm live. Can we ask? Yeah, sure. Bring on more questions. Sure. What else do you guys want to know? I guess before we start with the questions, I have screenshots of all of the questions from my story. So if you guys have any more questions that you want to add, feel free to put it in the chat. What's your zodiac sign? I'm a Gemini. How are your studies going? Fantastic, because right now I'm out of school for the semester, but the spring semester starts on the 14th. So I'm looking at my calendar. Spring starts next Thursday. I have 2 classes. One of which I'm really excited about. I think that one is medical nutrition therapy. And then the other class is the third part of a final class, of a final series. It's food service management, and I absolutely hate those classes. They're just painfully boring. Why aren't more women honest about breast implants when they're doing fitness? Because breast is made from fat, right or wrong. Yeah, I don't know. I've never met anyone who's who lies about their breast implants. I don't think I've ever mentioned this, but I've had a breast augmentation 3 years ago. If you guys want a video about that, let me know. I'm happy to talk about it. And I'm still in touch with my plastic surgeon too. And I can probably get him to answer some questions. Somebody said, what's your current workout split? Oh, that's complicated. I always do legs twice a week. And my first leg day is always Monday, no matter what. I just like to start the week with legs. And then Tuesday, I'll do usually back and shoulders. And then Wednesday, sometimes what I've been doing the last few weeks, I'll just do cardio, 30 to 45 minutes of whatever cardio. And then maybe some glute isolation. And Thursday, I'll do upper body again, focusing on my arms, biceps and triceps, and maybe shoulders again. And then Friday, I will usually do legs again. And then on the weekend, I don't like to do nothing. I like to be active somehow. So maybe yoga, or like we'll hike around the lake. I live in Austin, so there's a lot of excellent hiking around here. So maybe we'll go for a hike, or I'll do yoga or something. My husband is calling me right now, even though I told him I was going live. 1 second. Hello, babe. Are you okay? I'm live right now on YouTube. Are you on the way home? Yeah, I'm about to head out. Okay, I love you. Bye. Sorry. I was about breast implants, blah, blah, blah. I already answered that one. Current workout split. Have you done any nutrition certifications through NASM, and would you recommend it? Actually, I do have my fitness nutrition specialist certification through NASM. I got it at the same time I got my personal training cert. So it was a while ago. I don't remember it that much. I remember it being very general. Like, it was general nutrition information. You know, obviously, if you guys watch my channel, you know I'm in school to be a registered dietitian, so I have to know my scope of practice. I think it's good for the information, but if I'm being totally honest, whenever people ask, do I recommend it, like other trainers ask me, honestly, I don't really recommend it, because the information is very basic information that you can find online. And if you guys recall, I think I've briefly talked about this before in some of my videos, as far as nutritionist goes, you don't have to have any credentials to call yourself a nutritionist. And that's kind of that's where a lot of like dietitians and like where a lot of these kind of fitness gurus will, like, they'll call themselves a nutritionist, and a lot of people will think they're legit, but they're not really, because really in the United States anyway, you really don't need any background education to call yourself a nutritionist. So that's why I'm always like stressing you guys, be wary of somebody who says, oh, I'm a nutritionist. Well, anybody can be a nutritionist if they want to be, you know. That's why, you know, if you're a registered dietitian, that's a licensure, it's a credential that's on your name, it's protected by law. Anybody can call themselves a doctor. Oh my God, I'm mixing up my words, I'm sorry. Just like not anybody can call themselves a doctor, not anybody can call themselves a registered dietitian if they're not. You can face legal trouble in some states even for doing that. I guess rounding back to your question, do I recommend the nutrition certification? Not really. It's good information, but I wouldn't really spend the money on it if I were you. That's my personal opinion. I literally just discovered your channel 20 minutes ago and loved it right away. Can't believe you're doing a live now. I know. Isn't that kind of crazy? Now you get to see me live. Blah, blah, blah. Somebody said, favorite cardio. Favorite cardio. I'll rank I think this is actually a question that I got on my stories. My favorite cardio, from favorite to least favorite. Cycling, the stairs, treadmill, elliptical, rower. Love the hiking in Austin. I'm in San Antonio. My husband's actually from San Antonio. Doing Bulgarians as I watch here. Thank you. I was curious whether or not it would be an asset to training my clients, and honestly, from my own understanding, I've taken nutrition college classes, so it would probably be the same. Yeah, I agree. I think it would probably be about the same. It's very general information, and I think if you've taken nutrition classes at the collegiate level, I don't know. I don't think you need the CNS certification. Yeah, rowing is super boring. That's why I hate it. It's my least favorite kind of cardio. I'll sometimes warm up with the rower, like on my upper body day, but I can do it for like at most. I think the longest I've ever done the rowing machine is like 8 minutes. And I hated every minute of it because it's just so boring. Okay, we're going to get to these questions now. Here we go. All right. I don't know where to start. Okay, here we go. Oh, this first one is favorite cardio. I just answered that one for you guys. And this one says, this question comes up a couple times. Are you taking new clients? Right now I'm supposed to say no, but I will be soon in the next couple of months, potentially. So stay tuned. Yeah, there's big stuff happening as far as like me going back into freelance training and maybe separating myself from my current job at my local gym. That's all I can say about it right now. So am I taking new clients? Not at the moment. in the next couple of months, potentially. Just stay tuned. What's your favorite animal? All of them. It's easier for me to answer what's my least, what animal don't I like? I really don't not like any animals. I don't like spiders, but nobody likes spiders. I love dogs, obviously, and I actually really like reptiles. I think snakes are really cool. What do you think about intuitive eating? Someone says. I actually did a video on that. I think that video went up last week or maybe the week before. What do I think? I mean, I'll sum it up here. I will recommend that you just, whoever asked that, just watch the video. But as far as, I'll sum it up really quick right here. What do I think of intuitive eating? I listed out my pros and cons to what I see as pros and cons. Obviously, all of it's my opinion. I don't think intuitive eating is a one size fits all. When I become a dietitian, I probably won't specialize in intuitive eating. I just don't think that there's principles of intuitive eating. For example, one of them is honor your hunger. I see a lot of that, but what I don't see a lot of is professionals and people who are certified in intuitive eating, like helping people distinguish between like what's hunger and like what's boredom. You know, I talked about that in the video actually. So I don't know. I hope that answered your question. I guess watch my video on intuitive eating. I was DMing with somebody the other day, and there is a beach body coach whose name I'm not going to say. You know, she's like kind of super high up there. Apparently, she's offering like intuitive eating courses for like $1,000. Who is buying this stuff? And she's not even certified in intuitive eating. And hello, she's a beach body coach. So why should we even listen to her? Anyway, all right, next question. Can working out and not eating enough carbs/calories crash a normal person's blood sugar? Based on my knowledge, remember guys, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a registered dietitian yet. But based on my experience, I would think yes. Because when you're working out a lot, you're expending energy and your body is using its glucose stores. Sorry. So I would imagine that exercising not even excessive exercising, but working out in general uses energy, and your body's primary source of energy is your body's primary source of energy is glucose, which comes from carbs. So yeah, I can imagine that working out a lot and not eating enough carbs would tank your blood sugar. Next question. Where do you get your sports bras and workout clothes? Yay. I was looking forward to this question. So this question came up 1, 2, 3 times. So, okay. The dogs are starting now. All right. Anyway, so this question came up a few times. So what I have over here right next to me, guys, is the mini haul that I went shopping yesterday and got some really cute stuff. I think I have to close this window. Hold on. Hey, Alex. Okay, so yesterday I went to the mall and I had a Lululemon gift card for my husband for Christmas. So I got a pair of leggings a couple weeks ago and I still had some $25 left of it. So I went into my Lululemon and I got, this is one of the things I got. Sports bra. You made it in time for the close. Yeah, I just started. So all of my workout leggings, all of my leggings, my shorts, all the bottoms you ever see me wear are Lululemon. Lululemon is very expensive, obviously. A lot of people ask me, oh, you pay $100 for leggings? Yeah, I do. And I can justify that because like during the week and even sometimes on the weekends, I pretty much live in leggings. I work out, first of all, and then leggings is a part of my uniform for the gym that I work at. So black or gray leggings. So I pretty much live in leggings. I used to buy cheap leggings. When I say cheap leggings, I mean like I would buy leggings at Ross. And I spent more money probably on cheap leggings than I did on like expensive Lululemon leggings. And the reason how that is because I would spend like 15 or $20 on leggings at Ross. And then after 2 months, they would start to fall apart. And then I would go back and because it's your job, you wouldn't buy a cheap suit. Yeah, true that. You know what though? Even before I started working at the gym, I still kind of lived in workout clothes. Yeah, and then I would go back and spend another $20. And then by the end of the year, and I didn't just have one pair of leggings, right? I bought multiple leggings. So I was constantly buying cheap leggings and I would cycle them out because after a couple months, they would start to fall apart. So it was probably 2 years ago though that I finally decided to try a pair of Lululemon leggings. And after I bought that one pair of leggings, I sold my soul. And I love their leggings now. All of my leggings are Lululemon leggings. And I still have the very first pair of Lululemons that I bought that are at this point, like I said, I think they're 2 years old and they're still in excellent condition. Aside from some wear and tear, like pilling in the crotch, which is totally normal, they're still in excellent condition. So for me, like this person said, you wouldn't buy a cheap suit. Exactly. Like for me, workout clothes are an investment. Okay. So anyway. So here's this bra that I got. I tried it on yesterday, and like I just told you guys, I've got boobies. So I was a little nervous about trying their bras, but when I tried it on, this one actually fit excellent. And this is the Free to Be Serene bra long line. I don't really know what that means. It's a size 6, and this one was 58. This one is like army green. And yeah, it fit really well. It's extremely comfortable. Most of the Lululemon bras are made of this really soft material, and they have this material called Luxtreme, which is amazing. It feels like you're wearing nothing. Did you hear about the cult-like environment at Lululemon store? Saw a bit about it. Some crazy stories. Yeah, I have heard about that. Yeah, I don't really know what I have to say about that. Like, I've worked retail, but I've never worked at Lululemon. I don't get a weird cult vibe when I go in there. But I guess they're good at hiding it. I don't know. Yeah, I have heard about that. I don't know. I still like Lululemon. I'm sorry. So there's the bra I got from Lululemon. And then I went to Forever 21. Somebody said the straps are super cute. Yeah. Oh, and I was about to say, listen, guys, I just mentioned I had a breast augmentation a few years ago. Again, if you guys want a video about that, let me know. I'm happy to talk about my experience. So I've got boobies. I'm a 34 double D cup. So I need like support, right? So whenever I'm in the fitting room, and this is what I recommend everybody do too when you're buying bras, do a little dance in the fitting room and like jump around. You'll look and sound crazy, but you have to make sure that it's supportive. So I did that in this bra and it was awesome. Like even with that, I was a little worried about these straps because they're not adjustable. This bra was amazing. It held up really nice. Once again, it's the Free to Be Serene bra long line. Okay, now moving on to Forever 21. I went into Forever 21. I think I was just in there to waste some time and I ended up coming out with a few things. I got Ace a few shirts and they were like, their workout stuff was really cute yesterday. So here's one thing that I got. This is a long sleeve cropped top, and I just freaking love this color. It's like a dusty pink color. This is a size small, and it's got a raw edge here. And it's got a raw edge here. Totally opposite. Yeah, right. Forever 21 and Lulu. And I always tell people like, you got to know where you want to spend your money. I want to spend my money on good quality leggings because I wear them so much, but like sometimes I'll wear like a top that I found at the thrift store with my Lululemon leggings, which is totally fine, but I don't know. You need to know, I know where I like to spend my money and I like to spend my money on good quality leggings because I wear the hell out of them. So, yeah, I guess I also wanted to, I don't know. I know Lululemon is not realistic for everybody, so I also don't want you guys to think that I only shop at Lululemon. I also shop at Forever 21. And here's this really cute crop top. It's pretty lightweight. It's a really pretty pink color. Tag Solana. That was $14.99. I can't wait to wear that. Okay. Next one. This is also from Forever 21. This one's so cute, and I can't wait to wear that. It's a crop top, and look, it's got like the cross at the bottom there, like this little faux cross. It's so cute, and it's kind of like a minty green color. I got this one in a medium. I haven't even tried it on because our fitting rooms are closed at Forever 21. But you know, I figured I'd try it on, and then if it doesn't fit, I'll just take it back. But I expect it to fit, and it's just super cute. And this was $14.99. And okay, that was all I got from Forever 21. This one I'm opening for the very first time. I have the Roots crop top in that style. It's so cute. Yeah, they had a lot of really cute workout clothes. I had to restrain myself a lot yesterday. You need to go to Forever 21. So this top, this one's a funny story about this one. So this is from Amazon. I ordered this on Amazon the other night. And this is just a really basic, it's kind of a similar pink color to that long sleeve shirt I just showed you guys. Basic crop top. It's more of it's got padding in here. So I guess it's got padding, and then there's like kind of a built-in bra there. So you wouldn't even have to wear a bra with this one, which is really cool. The material feels really soft. Just got this in the mail today from Amazon, so I haven't even tried this one on yet either. And I figured if it doesn't fit, I will return it. But funny story about this one. Okay, so this top right here, it is a really pretty color. The other night, I was like on my Secret Spy Instagram account looking for content to make my anti-MLM videos for you guys, right? And I came across a Beachbody coach who was wearing this top in her story. And obviously, you know, you never want to talk to an MLM person in their stories, because as soon as you do, then you're just trapped and they will just start their pitch. So I kept watching her stories because I was like, man, that's a really cute top. I want to know where she got it from. I kept watching her stories, and she said she got it on Amazon, and she added a swipe up link. I didn't buy it directly from the link, but I swiped up, found it, and then opened it up in my app, and then I ordered this top. So you guys, a Beachbody coach recommended this workout top for me. I don't know if I should be ashamed of myself for that, but it's super cute. I didn't give her any money, I promise. But it was a really cute top, and I like really needed this. So I'll probably show you guys when I try that stuff on. Okay, so that's it as far as what my workout stuff that I got. Anybody else have any more questions about workout clothes? Let me know. Just drop a comment in the chat. And okay, this person asked, what do you think about the supplement company Care Of? I have heard of Care Of before. You know who I've heard talk about Care Of? A Beachbody coach. It's actually the same one that I just brought up, who's like doing intuitive eating counseling or whatever the hell she does, even though she's like not certified in it. One thing the Beachbody community has done. Yeah, right. That's one good thing Beachbody's done for me. I ordered this top. Oh yeah, Puma's good too. I actually don't have any Puma clothes. I forgot to add. So I guess my top favorite brands for workout clothes, Lululemon, Nike, and Forever 21. Like I said, I can find the occasional really cute piece at Forever 21. I don't buy leggings from anywhere else except Lululemon, but I've bought a lot of tops from Forever 21 before. Anyway, so what do you think of the supplement company Care Of? So I saw Care Of advertised in a Beachbody coach was doing like it. It's actually in one of my videos. I can't remember which video, but I think it was where I was like, MLM coaches teach us nutrition poorly. She's a life coach too now. Are you serious? A life coach. Anyway, what's my favorite running shoe? Huh. You're awfully bold to assume that I run. Oh gosh, I don't run, but my favorite cross-training shoes are Nike for sure. Yeah. I think pretty much all my favorite training shoes are Nike. So yeah, check out Nike for some good shoes. Anyway, Care Of. It's a supplement company. I've seen it talked about before. And I guess what you do is you go to the website and you put in your, like, I don't know, stuff that's happening in your life. And they're like, here's some B12 or here's some calcium. Like, I expressed my issues with that in that video, because how do you even know what's going on unless you get blood work done. You don't. Far too often, I think people just assume stuff is going on with them. And then they're like, I need this and that supplement. Like, you don't even know that because you haven't gone to the doctor and you haven't gotten any blood work done, So that, I guess, my opinion of, and also, as with all, I say with all supplements, they're not FDA regulated and they don't have to be tested for safety or efficacy before they are distributed to the public at scale. So I think it's important to keep that in mind. I don't think all supplements are bad. I take melatonin sometimes. I take supplements occasionally. I don't think they're all bad, but I just think it's important to understand where they're coming from. And I think it's important to understand, again, they're not FDA regulated. Somebody said, I just bought the Nike Quest 3 running shoes and love them. I use them for my cardio, but no, I don't run anymore either. Yeah, I'll run if I'm like being chased by a bear or something. Okay, let's move on. Recommend a good sports bra, good supportive sports bra. Just talked to you about that. What types of workouts do you enjoy? Okay, so I do a combination of like standard heavy lifting, like I guess bodybuilding moves, squats, deadlifts. I love my glute thrusts, and I add in some accessory movements as well. It's tough to say what type of workout specifically I enjoy because I really like all workouts. Sometimes at my gym that I work at, I teach a boot camp class twice a week. And I love my boot camp class, and that's really mostly like cardio training. And like sometimes we'll hop on the cycling bikes and I'll give them a cycling workout. So there's really no type of workout that I hate except the rowing machine. But when I'm training myself, I tend to focus on heavy lifting, sometimes high volume, and I like intensity too. Okay. Good Trader Joe's finds recently. All of them. I love Trader Joe's. If you follow me for any stretch of time, you know how much I love Trader Joe's. And honestly, I can't even answer that question because I love pretty much everything I get from Trader Joe's. I guess the yummiest thing that I've gotten from Trader Joe's lately is, I don't even know. I really can't even answer that because I love everything that I get from there. I guess my tops are obviously cookie butter, and they have like the mozzarella light string cheese snacks, and we like those. And I like the everything bagels. And our favorite is probably actually I guess I do have a favorite. It's the sparkling water. They have sparkling water in so many different delicious flavors. Hi from Brazil. Hello. Oh, I wish my husband was here. My husband speaks Portuguese. He loves speaking Portuguese to people. Do you speak Portuguese? Anyway, yeah. So the sparkling water from Brazil. They have the sparkling water from Brazil. The sparkling water from Trader Joe's. They have a lot of really good flavors. My favorite flavor right now is raspberry lime. Oh, somebody asked another question. Do you think vegetarians have to take a ton of supplements, or can we get most stuff through diet? So as far as a vegetarian or vegan diet go, oh, Germany, how cool. I've been to Germany when I was a kid. It's a beautiful country. Hi. So from my knowledge and what I learned in school, you can be perfectly healthy eating a vegetarian diet. In fact, in general, we say that a healthy diet should involve mostly plants, and then plants should kind of be think of it like the sun. The plants are like the center of your diet, and then you add in, your healthy fats and your lean meats and stuff like that. There are some times that vegetarians and people who eat vegan have to supplement because there are certain vitamins and minerals that are just better absorbed from animal sources. I'm trying to think of one. I think B12. is a vitamin that you can. There are some plant sources of B12, but the best sources of B12 come from animal sources. So, as far as you have to take a ton of supplements, that's something that is between you and your healthcare provider. And that would be your registered dietitian. So that depends on your diet. I know I think oftentimes people will go vegetarian or vegan and they don't really do it right. And then that can Hi, I used to live in Philly. So happy to find your channel. Hi. Oh, thank you. I forgot. I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, some people will go vegan or vegetarian and they don't really know how to do it correctly, and they think it's just like all fruit and all vegetables, but really that's not a very balanced diet. You have to eat like your fats and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, as far as do you have to take a ton of supplements, that's between you and your healthcare professional. Okay, let's move on. This person said, love your content. Thank you very much. B12 is more of a problem for vegans, though, isn't it? Yeah, that's actually true. And it depends on, as far as vegetarian and vegans, we know that vegans pretty much, or it's no animal sources, period. But there's different kinds of vegetarians. Oh gosh, there is lacto-ovo vegetarians, vegetarians who eat, on top of fruits and veggies, milk and eggs. And then you have ovo vegetarians, I hope this is right, who don't consume dairy but consume eggs. And then you have lacto vegetarians who do not consume eggs but consume milk. B12 is I have it actually right here up on my wall. Crap, I can't see it. I hope I'm not wrong about any of this. I should be right about it though, right? B12, like I said, is best absorbed from animal sources, which would be like obviously milk. So this person, you're saying B12 is asking if B12 is more of a problem for vegans though, isn't it? Yeah, it would be, theoretically, because vegans don't eat any animal products whatsoever. Should I turn the light on? Is it getting too dark in here? Somebody tell me something. Do you guys want me to turn the light on or is it fine? Okay, let's see what it looks like when I turn the light on. Is that better? I don't know. Maybe that's not any better. Maybe it is. Okay, let's move on. This person said, oh, are you accepting new clients? I think I already answered that. Yeah, not now, but I will possibly in the next couple of months. So stay tuned. And oh, this person said worst MLM. Oh God, they're all horrible. I think the worst MLMs collectively are like the wellness MLMs, so like the nutrition fitness type MLMs. So like Beachbody, Arbonne, I guess even Monate, because I think they have like a supplement line now. It's the dogs. Yeah, all of them are pretty terrible though. And then here's the last question here from my IG poll. How do you bring yourself to show up even when you're not feeling motivated? That's a really good question. I can answer that a lot of ways, but the simplest way I'm going to say is I always tell people, if you have a plan to go to the gym or go exercise, but you don't really feel like, oh yeah, it works. I can't believe I forgot about that one. That one is horrible. Anyway, sorry. If you have a plan to go exercise and you get up and it comes time and you don't feel like it, I always tell people, get up and go do it, and the motivation will come. I always feel like that sometimes too. Like a lot of people think that us fitness people like always, oh, we're just like always happy all the time and like always ready to go to the gym. I'm usually very happy to work out. I love working out, but there are some days where I don't feel like doing it. Something that I've done to remedy that is I am a morning person. I like to get up very early in the morning and go work out. I like starting the day with working out. It also kind of feels like it's done and it feels like I can get on with my day. So that's another thing that maybe you could do is work out early in the morning. And yeah, I guess something that I always tell people is I say get up and go do it before you realize that you're doing it. Okay, let's get to some questions here in the chat. Do you think it's generally bad to take pre-workout? I almost can't do my workouts without it because I work out 5 days a week. All right. Bro, that's a tough question because again, that's supplementation, FDA regulated, not, super, are they safe? Who really knows? I don't like pre-workout. I used to take I can't even say I used to take it. I've taken pre-workout like on maybe 3 or 4 occasions. The first time I took pre-workout, it felt like being on every drug. And then you have like the itchiness, like your skin itches and tingles. I don't like the feeling of pre-workout, and for me, it lasts a very long time. Have you considered maybe if you want to stop taking pre-workout, like if that's what you're asking, have you thought about maybe like trying to like wean yourself off of it? Like maybe instead of taking a whole scoop, like maybe slowly, gradually reduce the amount in each scoop. Like maybe start with take three quarters of a scoop, then for maybe a week or two, and then like maybe half a scoop, and then like a quarter scoop, and then maybe eventually you will find yourself not even really needing it anymore. That's something. Let me see. There were questions. There's more stuff coming in. Oh yeah, Herbalife. I can't believe I forgot Herbalife. Um, somebody said best MLM. None of them. Okay, I have to backtrack and look through some of these questions. I just dropped in to say I love your channel. I've been to watch it while I'm at my desk at the graveyard shift. Thank you so much for your informed facts about fitness. You are welcome. I'm glad I could entertain you at your job. What do you currently do for work? Right now, YouTube, and I do a little selling on Poshmark. I like Poshmark. I find it really fun. And primarily, I work at my local gym as a personal trainer. And then somebody said, "What got you into anti-MLM content?" Um, you know, I think I've always hated bullshit. And I've been into fitness for, gosh, 10 years at this point. I like probably lifted my first weight when I was like 18, and I'm 28 now. So I've always been very skeptical of like when people find out I work out. A lot of times in the past, what's happened is, oh, do you take supplements? And I used to take supplements. And so when I used to say yes, that's when people would come up with Herbalife, Shakeology, or, whatever. And I never really felt like I needed that stuff. I used to, like I said, I did used to take it, but I never really felt like I needed it. And I would always see and hear people saying this, and that about, oh, well, you need this shake. Oh, well, this shake will help you lose weight. This will help you do this, and that. And I'm just like, what are your credentials for any of that? And then, you realize that I came to realize that a lot of the people who are in MLMs, they say a lot of sketchy things, but like, why is nobody like checking them on it? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not a personal trainer. I've been a personal trainer at this point for 4 years, a little over 4 years. And it really drives me insane whenever like I see beach body coaches saying things and like demonstrating workouts and stuff. Like, what are you doing? You don't know what you're talking about. So I don't know. I guess I don't really know what I'm trying to say, to be honest. I'm anti-MLM because MLMs are horrible. They disempower women. They only have product that mask the pyramid scheme business model. And I just hate that, like Beachbody, for example. Like, you don't need any credentials. Like, to be a Beachbody coach, to call yourself a coach, all you have to do is buy the starter pack. To call yourself a makeup artist for Unique, all you have to do is buy the starter pack. Like, what about real professionals? Like, that's such a slap in the face, I feel like, to people who are real professionals. So I that was long-winded, but I hope it answered your question. All right, I'm backtracking. Do you recommend a workout split for someone going back into fitness? Yeah, I always recommend a workout split. Oh, let me read the whole question. Hannah K from Philly, you asked, oh, you said I'm wonderful. Thank you. Do you recommend a workout split for someone getting back into fitness? Yes, I recommend a workout split for everybody. I don't think you really shouldn't do like everything every day, because people don't know this. A lot of people aren't aware, but when you're in the gym working out, that's not you building your muscle. When you're in the gym working out, that's you tearing down your muscle fibers. When you go home and go to sleep, and when you are resting, that's when your body is growing. That's when your muscles are growing and developing. So if you don't give your body adequate rest, it really can't recover well enough for you to see results. So that's why I think I said in my split earlier in this live, I separate my leg days. I separate my upper body days. I separate my cardio days. Actually, sometimes I separate my long cardio days, but like right now, after all of my workouts, I'll do like maybe 10 or 15 minutes of cardio, because cardio is just good for you. So Yeah, I do recommend a workout split for everybody. I'm scrolling back up to look at these problems. Do you think anti-diet, Rachel Eagleton asked, do you think anti-diet dietitians can be effective? Thanks for all you do. Love your videos. Okay, thank you. I think I've talked about that before in my Are Fat Positive Healthcare Professionals Ethical video. There's anti-diet is not a credential, it's a self-proclamation that we're seeing more of, right? So I think they're using anti-diet to mean they're anti like weight loss diet. They're really right. That's really what they mean. But I don't care for the word anti-diet at all, because if you are a human, by definition, the word diet is food and drink regularly consumed, right? So if you are a human with a beating heart and eat food, then that's your diet. So I don't think I think that by using the word anti-diet, they're not uncoupling diet from weight loss. They're actually reinforcing it. And I don't like to say I'm anti-diet. Oh, I'm intuitive eating. I just like to say this is like, here's food. Like, I also don't like phrases like good food and bad food. Like, I think I've said this before. When I am a dietitian, I want to teach people, here's broccoli. Broccoli has a lot of these vitamins. It's lower in calories, it's lower in fat. It's very good for you. Here's pizza. Pizza's high in calories, high in fat. Sorry. Pizza's higher in calories and pizza's higher in fat. It's not bad, but you should still moderate how much you eat of it. So I am sort of getting agitated with there constantly needing to be like a name or a title for things like that. Like, I just want to teach people eat food. And I just want to teach people, I guess if I had to put a label on it, I guess I'm a mindful eater. I guess I try to eat well, and that's what I want to teach people when I'm a dietitian. Eat well to fuel your body, but also it's not a bad thing if you eat one or two slices of pizza. It's not a bad thing if you want to eat an Oreo or eat a fudge covered Oreo. So as far as do I think anti-diet dietitians can be effective, I don't know. I don't really get down with the anti-diet stuff. And I also see some people, the problem is also that since it's not a credential, a lot of people take anti-diet and interpret it the way they want to interpret it, and then it means something completely different. It can mean something totally different to everybody. I've seen anti-diet dietitians like just tell people, oh yeah, you can just shovel all the food in your mouth all the time, no matter what. But like, I mean, no, you can't, because there's like consequences to eating a poor diet all the time. Like, they don't really teach moderation. And I think moderation is important. Just be you. Ty said, do you do online personal training? I love your videos. I just literally binge watched you today. Thank you so much. I think I answered that question. Not at the moment, but stay tuned. All right, let me scroll back down here. Anybody else type anything? Thank you for answering. Struggling with intuitive eating. My RD has been teaching ED recovery. Yes. Oh, I'm so glad you're talking to a dietitian about that. Anti-diet trend is crazy. The job of the RD is to provide nutrition education. Anti-diet seems to discount that. Sometimes I think that too. I also see anti-diet people. Oh, I think I already said this. Like just say eat whatever you want all the time, but like, no. What about like your health? Why do you think so many people are against weight loss now, even though it can be beneficial to your health? Oh man, Aiden, why'd you have to go there? I think I talked about that a little bit in my video, it was a 2-part video because it went on for a long time. The video, Are Fat Positive Healthcare Professionals Ethical? I think that the reason why so many people are against weight loss is because of the diet industry. The diet industry has fucked up so many people into thinking that you have to look a certain way. You have to use this wrap. You have to take this pill. And like, the diet industry does not teach you sustainable, healthy, long-term weight loss. The diet industry teaches people quick fixes that don't work because they're quick fixes. So people lose weight and then they go back to their old habits and then they gain all the weight back, and then they're mad at the diet industry. And that's happened over time to millions of people. And then now we have these big movements of people who are I don't even want to say like body positive, because I consider myself body positive. But like fat positive. And again, there's nothing wrong with body positivity what am I trying to say? I don't think fat positivity is, hi, eat right guy. Oh, I'm so happy you're here. Hey, you guys should follow Eat Right Guy on Instagram and YouTube because he is a registered dietitian. He's a minority in the field. Dietetics is a really female-dominated profession, so I like hearing his perspective as a man. Anyway, so I think a lot of people just got sick and tired of like the diet industry fucking with them so much. And what's unfortunate now is that all weight loss is frowned upon. Like even if somebody is like Christy Harrison, for example, who's a registered dietitian who I made a video about, she's on social media. Like I've heard her tell people, like she's saying, she said before recently, like the CDC isn't right when they say that that obesity is a risk factor for COVID-19. I'm just like, you're telling people not to listen to the Center for Disease Control? You know, and like so many of them just like condemn weight loss, even if it's medically necessary. And like, I'm always of the opinion, if you're going to do something with your body, you should do it for yourself. But like if you're 500 pounds and you have all these problems and your doctor's like, hey, it would really help you if you lost like 300 pounds. Like you go home and then you just call the doctor like fat phobic. I don't know about that. So that was long-winded again, but I don't know. That's why I think the diet industry has to do a lot with why so many people are anti-weight loss now. Because if you're at an extreme size and losing weight can be beneficial to your health. Any advice for PCOS women? The effort never seems to match the results, and it's very discouraging. Yeah. Oh man, what do I got to say about that? Except for talk to a healthcare professional. I actually know a few personal trainers who, not personally, but like through social media, work with people who have PCOS because I think it's people. Sorry, I'm so bad at this right now. I'm getting distracted by the chat. Because one of the biggest treatments for PCOS we hear from medical professionals is a balanced diet and exercise. But like, it's really hard to manage your weight whenever your hormones are all over the place. So as far as advice for PCOS, I really don't have any because I'm not a doctor and I'm not like a dietitian who specializes in that. So I would encourage you to speak to a professional. New sub here. I love your channel. You're bright and funny and gorgeous. That was a lot of compliments. Thank you. Any thoughts or comments on food delivery services and weight gain? I've gained 20 pounds since using them. Have stopped now and am making all food at home, hoping that will get me back to the norm. I haven't heard that. I know a lot of people are probably doing food delivery services right now just because, I don't know how things are where you guys are, but here in Texas, I would say that stuff is, I would say that stuff is like almost back to normal. Like aside from you have to wear a mask everywhere, which I actually don't mind wearing a mask because it hides my bitch face. But I know a lot of people, like my brother goes to school in New Mexico. He said everything is still on total lockdown. So they're doing a lot of food delivery service. I think the reason why people seem to gain weight from eating out is because, it's food that somebody else is making for you. So, I don't know. I don't think they're bad. Moderation, I feel like, is what it always comes down to. Dietitian is what we call them in my internship. That's actually pretty clever. Some clinics, some clinics are banned from mentioning weight because people get very, very, very angry. Yeah, I've seen that. Sometimes for kicks, I'll go on like Indeed and look up like job listings for registered dietitians. I specifically want to specialize in bariatric dietetics, obesity and obesity care. And I also want to specialize in diabetes care. I have seen some job listings that say in the job listing, like you have to be Hayes if you want to apply to the job. Like they have a Hayes centric approach and you have to be Hayes if you want to work there. I thought that was kind of interesting. Somebody said, I think people are against weight loss being against weight loss is few and far between. That could also be true because a lot of what we see, a lot of the people that we see who are anti-weight loss, mostly on social media. But rather there is a movement for us to look more factors than just weight. Weight is one of many factors when it comes to health. That's true. I think Michelle McDaniel, a PT, has both PCOS and endo. She might have videos on. Oh yeah, Michelle McDaniel definitely has talked about her endo, and I feel like I've heard her say she has PCOS before. She might be somebody to check out. No, my workout has made me miss the start of this. Don't worry, it'll still be here. Sorry if you answered this already. I just joined the stream. Would you ever consider reviewing popular YouTube workout plans like Chloe Ting or Blogilates? Oh, that's a good video idea. It would have to be on something that I'm familiar with. Like, I probably wouldn't do Blogilates because I don't know anything about Pilates. So, if I were to ever do that, it would be like me reviewing another, like maybe bodybuilding workout or something like that. We're on lockdowns in the Netherlands. I have PCOS and have to be mindful of my diet. Some studies have suggested weightlifting can possibly help balance hormones. It did help me, but I agree, talk to your doctor. Lockdown here in Toronto, I work with a doctor and dietitian with my PCOS. Yay! I'm glad you work with an RD along with a doctor. I can't remember her channel name, but here's a personal trainer on YouTube with PCOS. Might be worth looking into. I think her name is Michelle. Michelle, I think Julia, maybe you're talking about Michelle. Yeah, you were talking about Michelle McDaniel. Who are your favorite YouTubers? Oh, that's really tough. That is really tough because honestly, this is going to sound weird, but I don't watch like a ton of YouTube. You know, when I watch YouTube, guys, my favorite times to watch YouTube is like, depends on what I'm doing. If I'm dozing off, I actually listen to ASMR constantly. I listen to ASMR when I'm sometimes going to sleep at night. I have noise canceling headphones because my husband and one of my dogs snores. My bulldog, Alpha, snores horribly. So I have noise canceling headphones and I sometimes will listen to ASMR to doze off. And sometimes during school when I am studying, I will listen to, I'll listen to ASMR when I'm studying. My favorite ASMR person really, because she's the only one I listen to, is Sophie Michelle ASMR. And then my favorite anti-MLM people are probably Kiki Chanel and this smaller girl that I just recently found, not girl, woman, Cece Suarez. I love her. She's funny. PCOS and endo explaining the death. I believe the title was something about personal training using PCOS for an excuse of being obese. Yeah, I think she was talking about, Rachel Eagleton said, Michelle McDaniel recently did a whole video on PCOS and endo and explaining them in depth. I believe the title was something about a PT, personal trainer, using PCOS as an excuse for being obese. I think she was talking about Whitney Waythor. Whitney Waythor, who was the star of the TLC, pretty sure it's on TLC. See, all those shows are on TLC. The show, oh my God, I was about to say My 600-Pound Life. No, My Big Fat Fabulous Life. That's what it is. And she does, I have watched snippets of the show. She does talk about her PCOS like a lot. Like a lot, to the point where she kind of like does kind of use it as an excuse, I kind of feel like. And I actually, Michelle McDaniel did a video on this recently, not recently, but a while ago. Whitney Waythor recently got, I guess, her personal training certification. So she is a certified personal trainer, I believe. All right, guys. Oh man, I can't believe I've been talking for 53 minutes. I was like, oh, this live is going to be over in like 20 minutes. I was so wrong. Okay. Does anybody have any like last minute questions before we log off here? Anybody else have anything they want to say? I was like trying to show you guys I'm wearing a bodysuit right now that's super cute, but you guys can't even see it. Anybody else have anything before we log off here? Anything in the chat? Do you guys, who wants to see if I can you do what you eat can what you eat today affect your blood sugar tomorrow? I would say yes, but how about we ask Eat Right Guy, who's a registered dietitian? He said he hopped on here. Let's see if he'll answer. Eat Right Guy, can what you eat today affect your blood sugar tomorrow? I say yes. You're welcome. This was fun. Do you guys want me to see if I can like try and get one of the dogs to come in here? Oh, man. Oh, there's like an influx of questions here. Your dogs are so cute. Okay, I'm looking at, like, I just got an influx of questions here. What's the best way to be supportive of your friend's weight loss? I don't know. How would you support them for anything they were doing? You know, just be a good friend, ask them if they need help. Don't be a jerk and do things like eat a box of donuts in front of them. Yeah, support them how you would always support them. How long does it take to build muscle? Oh, that depends on so many things. I will say I had a client who was a 19-year-old boy, and his goal, I trained him for 3 months, and his goals were to build muscle, and he had a really, I don't think he made much progress. And that one of the biggest reasons why I believe that he couldn't put on muscle is because he didn't eat enough. He would frequently, whenever we would talk about his diet, like we'd work out, I'd always ask him, what'd you eat this morning? And he'd be like, sometimes he would say he ate nothing. And sometimes he would say it would be something very, very small, like he ate soup or something like that. And I'm like, okay. And then we talk about his whole day of eating, like the previous days. And then it would be like, I ate an apple, and then I ate a sandwich, and then I ate, like, one time he said he ate half of an Optavia meal because his mom is doing Optavia right now. And I'm like, that's all you ate? And he was like, yeah. Well, muscle building to grow for your body takes energy, and that energy comes in the form of calories. So if you're not eating enough, you're not going to see any progress. But as far as how long it takes is totally subjective. It's different from person to person. It depends on a whole lot of stuff. Okay. One of you guys, Sharon's the only person who says she wants to see the dogs. That's enough for me. Zeus! Let's see who comes in here. I called one of them, but all of them are coming. Hey, baby. Come here. Come here. Zeus, come. Come here. Come on. Come on. Look, who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Okay. Honest, come here. Come here, baby. All right. Zeus is looking out the window right now. Neighborhood watch. Zeus, come here. Come here. Come here. Come. Here. Come. Here he is again. Say hi. Can you say hi? This is my Zeus. He's sniffing. No, you don't sniff those. He's sniffing my clothes. This is Zeus, everybody. Zeus is the middle child. All the other ones are down there doing stuff. You can probably hear him mouth breathing. Isn't he adorable? Isn't he just the sweetest? He's a little shit sometimes, though. He is the sweetest boy in the world, but I sometimes call him a domestic terrorist. Somebody said, is it possible to gain muscle and lose fat at the same time? That's something that I have... let's move this down, because now he's, like, resting. I feel like I have heard that a lot of people... I've heard that from a lot of people, but that's something also that's kind of... It varies from person to person. In general, people say you can't gain muscle and lose fat at the same time, but everybody's body is totally different, and really... stop it. Realistically, you don't know what your body is doing on the inside at all times. Generally, like in bodybuilding, they will do there will be a thing called, you do your bulk and your cut. Your bulk is where you're eating more and you're lifting heavy in an effort to build muscle. And then your cut is when you're eating a little less, maybe doing more cardio to try and lose body fat. So I don't know. I need to do more research on that. Are you done? Are you done? Are you done? What? You see all of them? What's up? Yeah, he's super cute. He is the cutest boy in the world. Zeus is actually my emotional support animal. My therapist gave me a letter for him. He cuddles me a lot. In your opinion, what's the best strategy to lose body fat and gain muscle? Is counting macros a good strategy? My French bulldog is literally staring at me talk. A couple of weeks ago, I think I put this on my Instagram stories. French bulldog. We were walking Alpha, and a French bulldog followed me and Ace home, and we found his. We took him to our vet really quick and got his microchip and everything, and we got him back to his mom. But he was so damn cute. Anyway, best strategy to lose body fat and gain muscle. So counting macros. People always ask me, what about macros? I think ultimately it really comes down to your calories, you guys. So a lot of people depend heavily on like macros, but it really comes down to like in general, mostly it really comes down to your calories. If macros works for you, that's cool, but it comes down to your energy intake. I used to do macros and it worked for me for a while. But it really, at the end of the day, you're not really counting your macros. Really, you're counting like your calories. Maybe I'll do a video on how to calculate all that from carbs, fats, and proteins one of these days. All right. Oh, there was one more question. Do your studies cover Crohn's or UC people? I have Crohn's. We have briefly talked about that stuff in some of my past classes. That is something, though, where I think if you want to specialize, for example, I want to specialize in bariatric and diabetes care. That's something that kind of happens down the line in your career, like after your dietetic internship and after you've been practicing for a while. So yes, we have talked about Crohn's and UC and stuff like that before briefly in some of my classes, but we've not talked extensively about it. This person said, I love how your answers are all very lawyerly. You know what's funny? I don't think I've talked to you guys about this, but my mom is actually a lawyer. She hasn't, you're welcome, Sharon. My mom hasn't practiced law in a really long time, but my mom was an attorney when I was a kid. So I don't know, maybe that's where I get it from. Okay, guys. Wow, we're at over an hour now. I can't believe I've been talking that long. Thank you to everybody that showed up. I would call this a success. If you guys have any more questions about anything, please feel free to DM me on Instagram. I get a lot of DMs. So if I don't get back to you right away, I will. Okay, I will. So thanks to everybody showing up. I hope this was helpful to you guys, and I hope this was relatively entertaining. I am right now in the process of editing a video that I filmed yesterday. It was kind of impromptu. I was just in the mood to film. And that one is about Zeus, stop. He's licking the hell out of his foot right now. That one's gonna be another anti-Mlm video. So I hope to have that one up by early beginning of the week or the middle of this coming week. So yeah, stay tuned for that one. Thank you to everyone who showed up. And yeah, is today Saturday? Yes, happy Saturday, you guys. Bye, everyone.